last video we made a cheap Supermoto build, and this is how the bike turned out. But in this video, we're maxing out the bike completely. We got no budget and a ton of parts to install. But before installing them, we started by removing a ton of parts to stand them for Cerakoting. Now, some of the reasons why I chose Cerakoting is that it lasts very long. It's very durable and resistant to scratches. It stops rust and prevents corrosion, which is really nice. It looks extremely good and is a very thin coating, meaning it doesn't add any weight or size to the parts that you're Cerakoting. Here you could see how the parts looked like before the Cerakote, and this is how they looked like after. I was extremely happy with how it turned out, so we decided to Cerakote even more parts. We did the radiators, the engine covers, and other small parts. Now I also changed out the original exhaust to the full FMF powerbomb, but it was now time to truly max out the bike. Some of the parts that we got was a new set of Supermoto rims with proper tires, proper graphics and a stunt brake, a proper headlight and a Motormaster sprocket, crazy looking carbon fiber parts, a Motormaster full front brake racing kit. We got a ton of parts to install on this bike, so let's just start building the bike. Replace the boring looking aluminium sprocket with a Motormaster rear sprocket. On the inside of these sprockets it's aluminium and on the outside it's steel. And according to Motormaster, this sprocket will outlast any aluminium sprocket up to 3 times. So it not only looks very premium, but it also has a really good function. Now for the front brake, we got the full Motormaster front brake racing kit, so the stopping power will be insane. Now it also looks very cool since we have Cerakoted all the parts on the handlebar. When replacing the front brake, we will get the whole handlebar completely blacked out. Here you can see the difference between the old headlight and the new one, and honestly this new one, it looks so much better. This is like a regular LED headlight. This is the latest Lockie's Eye 4.0 hexagon headlight. It's truly unique. It's like the most premium headlight you can get as of right now. So this is the new brake caliper, and as you can see right here, you can see the old brake caliper. It truly makes a huge difference to the looks, and it gives a lot better stopping power. Next up is installing the stunt brake. I got the Magura HC1 stunt brake, which is all blacked out, and it will match the handlebar perfectly. Here you can see the difference between the original tire and the new one. The difference between these two is that this tire is a lot smaller, so it looks a lot better, and it has the Motormaster 320mm brake disc. It's gonna be a lot better and it looks a lot nicer. Now for the carbon fiber parts, I got these crazy looking parts with purple glitter inside to match the bike. They're from a new company called Polar Fiber, which is actually the sponsor of today's video, so huge shout out to them. What makes Polar Fiber very unique compared to all the other companies out there is that they can make a ton of different carbon fiber patterns. You'll see some examples right here on the screen. So as you can see, the possibilities are endless. So even if you're not looking to buy any carbon fiber parts, I still recommend checking out their Instagram or website just to see all these crazy carbon fiber parts that they can make. It's absolutely mind-blowing. So here you guys are gonna see the difference between the plastic mudguard and the carbon fiber one. This looks like shit compared to the carbon one. But once you get this, you can never go back to this plastic shit. There we go. Oh my god, it looks so much better. Just compare these two parts. It's truly amazing how much of a difference a carbon protector can make. Now as you can see, when I removed my old plastic frame guard protector, my frame was completely scratched. And all these scratches was from the plastic protector. But to avoid this, I always recommend using some sort of foam on the back of the frame protector. Now this also goes for the ignition and clutch cover. Especially now that I've painted the engine black, I really don't want it to get scratched. Later in a random part of this video, we're going to give away the old plastics kit and the graphics kit that was on the bike before we started re-release. To build this next level bike, we couldn't just stop here. I really wanted to build this bike like I've never done before. So I got a fully blacked out VP cone valve front suspension. We changed the ECU, giving it 6 extra horsepowers, and I got a ton of pink titanium screws. We got the old screw here versus the new one. building this bike for many weeks, we were finally finished, and this is how the bike turned out. To have a chance at winning my old plastics kit, all you gotta do is comment what color you would have done if it was your bike and why you want to win the plastics kit. It will be sent out and shipped completely for free.